What needed to be said? Hey, Billy Pasty Legs. I always listen to your show, and recently you've been asking people to write in with their stories about things they should have said in the moment, but they didn't. Well, I have a story for you about someone actually saying what they wanted in the moment, and it was brilliant. So this is called What Needed to be Said. In high school, my friend and I all had the same geography class. I don't know why these stories are so satisfying, both ways, because I have empathy for the people that didn't say what they wanted to say and have to carry it, and then I got this like, all right, for somebody, super duper, for the people who said what they wanted to say. I still love that kid from the class. Well, who the fuck asked you? It's that hot chick. Our teacher was a holier-than-thou feminist, the type that puts down men with every chance they get while building up women in the class at all times. Oh, yeah, right in front of the guys. I took one of those classes about 30 years ago. When a guy would ask any question in that class, she would treat him like an absolute moron. But when a girl asked out loud, is lava, like, really hot? This is a grade 12 course. The teacher responded with, what a great question. Yes, it is. Yeah, that's how it works. It's very easy to go from being oppressed to being the oppressor. Getting to the point. One day she's going on an absolute tirade. Who knows what happened to set her off like this on this particular day. She goes on and on about how men are absolute creatures that the world doesn't need anymore because women can reproduce without them now because of sperm banks. Well, you'd still need us to jerk off into a cup. And that more women graduate high school and more women go to college than men, and more women are starting to work in higher paid jobs than men. And she finishes this rant with, what do me even have anymore? Oh, you fucking idiot. You didn't write it correctly. What do me even have anymore? Or what do men even have anymore? You forgot the end. Without missing a beat, the quietest guy in the back of the room goes, sports. All the guys in the class started laughing so hard, she kicked most of us out of the classroom, but me and my friends still bring that story up to this day when we're together. One of the funniest moments in high school was a moment when someone actually said what they should have in that moment. Yeah, and she acted like an absolute child about it. Yeah, I mean, that is a thing. That's why I make fun of feminists. I don't make fun of somebody for being a feminist, but just those loud ones. That's kind of how they. That's how they play the game. It's like people were sexist to me, and the solution is for me to be the sexist. I still this latest one where they canceled somebody was so fucking ridiculous. It was like the person that got canceled was obviously in the wrong and did something wrong. But the person that he did it to, they're not the ones that canceled him. It was a bunch of bitter comics that didn't get to a comedy festival and took that moment to fucking try to take this fucking guy out not because they give a shit about black people. It's because they hate that guy because he didn't put him into a fucking comedy festival. Which in my ways, it's like, doesn't that make you just as bad as he is? It'd be one thing if you actually gave a shit and at some point actually addressed what the guy did and how that makes black people feel. Nobody did. All they did was talk about what he did to them. And then I went to audition to the festival and he said this to me. And that's what you really cared about. It's just it's so fucking stupid. The whole thing, this is such a stupid, crazy fucking time. And I'm not wrong, because you know what's funny? I got to tell you something. I went to this birthday party. All right? I went to this birthday party with my wife, and it was at a gay bar, and there was a drag show. Okay? And I went in there, and like 5 or 6 different people came up to me and asked, I really love your comedy, got a picture, blah, 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 blah. Great time and everything. So as he walked out, my wife goes like, wow, man, the gay crowd in there, you know, that was really cool. They really liked you, right? And I said, yeah, do me a favor. Remember that. Remember that the next time these fucking idiots try to do that cancel thing. Just remember that is reality. And that other shit is just people just jockeying for this fucking narrative or whatever. Because if I was what a lot of people were saying to me, I am, if I went in that bar, I would have been hearing it from everybody. And instead, it was the exact opposite. And I had a great fucking time, and so did everybody else. But that's not what counts. That's not what it counts. It's not what counts. What counts with fucking, I don't know. Whatever. I would love to know what the percentage of people are in these cancel culture things. Why the fuck isn't this goddamn plug working so I can upload this fucking... Oh, I know why, because I'm still recording. Fucking stupid here. Yeah, there's reality, and then the reality that cancel culture is trying to present as they abuse their power. Much like that woman that was teaching feminism, who is so hardcore feminist that she literally becomes a sexist and thinks the solution is to then do to men what was done to women. And then the reality is like, so the only reason why you're not a chauvinistic pig is because you were born a woman. You're actually what you're fighting. That classic cliched thing. So that's it. That's my little fuck. I'm off the stump now. Go fuck yourselves. I'll check in on you on Wednesday.